Hello everyone and welcome to another Slumcraft video, and I haven't uploaded in a while, but I'm back and I'm playing Hypixel the Pit. As someone who is fairly early game myself, though I have learned a lot, I'm trying to bring you 5 ways of making good money as an early game player. They're all surprisingly easy. Some of these people really just look over, and so I'm just going to show you what things you should do in order to make a lot of money. I've got quite some money in myself right now. One of the first ways of making money contains this guy right here. The first 2 ways actually. The Questmaster. The Questmaster has 3 quests, and as an MVP player, they automatically start for me. But for you, you should start them every time you get on and you're capable of starting the quest, because it's free money that just runs in the background. You can see I just have to kill 1 more player and this will just automatically be given to me. So, and this one being the best, but it's a weekly thing. But still, definitely make sure to start these quests. Now, that's really the first way I want to show you how to make easy money, because this is all just money that's just generating for you in the background. As for the second one, it's also here. It is the contracts. Now, a lot of people don't know which one to choose, the big ones or the small ones. Choose the big ones, because people just really don't choose the right contracts. I have filled a lot of contracts in the past, and now that I finally know how to do the contracts and what contracts to choose, I haven't filled yet, though there are some that I really simply cannot do. Let me showcase this for you so it's the easiest to understand. The quest is pretty straightforward, so I no need to dive into this. As for the big time contracts, let me just start one. So I'm paying 1,000 to, start the contract. And as you can see, you see the time limit and you see the reward. As you can see, kill 16 players while standing on obsidian, it rewards a lot of money. Though this one is really annoying unless you obby box, and that is not really an early game player thing to do. So I already say this one, sorry, no. I know it's really intriguing to, click it because 4,000 gold, but really don't do that. Claim 3 bounties. Now, this one's just really difficult because people with bounties usually are very good, and 3 of them is insanely difficult in 5 minutes. Kill 10 players, it even rewards more, and it's pretty easy. So I choose the kill 10 players. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to drop down, because I just have to kill players, and start trying to get kills. Just go for the people with chain armor. See, that's 1 kill. And yeah, just ignore the diamond guys, even if they're hitting you. See, the quest was complete. Got another 1,000 gold. Wow, that's another kill. Yeah, you just hit the people that seem the weakest, and you'll get the kills by itself. As you can see, 2 kills in half a minute. We're doing all right. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go fast through this, so you don't have to actually see me doing this for 5 minutes straight, and let's see if I get this. As you can see, I did it with 1.5 minute time to spare. So as you can see, the big contracts, even just in chain armor, it's not really that difficult. But just for good measure, let me tell you a few things. First of all, don't do quests when there's a big major event. Minor events, that's fine. Especially, actually, the 2 times events are actually pretty nice, because that means there's a lot of people in one place, and that means more kills, like you just saw. Other than that, don't start quests when big things are going. Also, when you're doing the killing quest, most of the time you're just gonna want to jump down here, and if there's not really a lot of people like in chain armor and iron armor, there's like a lot of diamond guys, and it just seems like not a good place to get a lot of kills. Just change lobbies, because the quest will, the timer will wait if you go offline, or it's like switch lobbies. So switch lobbies if that's the case. But yeah, let's just so you have like an idea of what to choose. I'm gonna start another one so you can see more options, and I'll tell you which ones are good. So 8 players with starting on grass may seem good, but it's really bad. It's hard to do. Without any perks equipped, 10 players, this one's not easy either. These are all pretty difficult ones, and then there's 14 golden apples. This one is difficult. So most of the time you have one of the easiest ones, but these are all medium or difficult. This one's difficult, medium, and medium. Hello everyone, Future Slumcraft here, and you noticed how I said this? These are all pretty difficult ones, and then there's 14 golden apples. This one is difficult. Well, apparently that is wrong. There was a very easy one in there, and that's exactly the one I picked. Now, why am I making this? Is because I actually failed this quest. Yeah, that kind of counterfeits, but the reason why I'm making this is because there is a very easy way of completing that exact quest. Now, I have not started it now, but I can still showcase this to you. So basically, you're gonna want to die. Yes, die. Now, that may sound weird, but let me explain. First of all, just put your perks to no perk. There's gonna be a diamond block down here. So like if you select something, boom, no perk. All right. Jump down, and simply you're gonna want to die, so you might as well take off your armor and basically make sure you hit people, but don't kill them. It's important. Do not kill them, just hit them. So if you accidentally kill them, that's fine. So you're gonna have to do this 3 times. This is my last, and come on, hit me, good player. Yes, hit me. All right, good. Boom, a golden apple. Wow. So you eat it, and that's 1 out of 14. Slash oof. And you get another one. So yeah, you're gonna want to go, as soon as you got that one, then you have to go to one of these 4 spots at the outskirts, not in the middle. And then you're gonna want to go and do slash oof. You'll get another one. And basically you can do this the whole entire time, but there's a 10-second cooldown. I've waited 10 seconds by now, so I can do it again. Slash oof. Boom. And just do that 14 times and you'll get it very, very easily. Yeah, the stupid me didn't know that. I do know now, so that's why I'm telling you. And oh wow, an auction. Okay, well, doesn't matter. As you can see, a different map now, so I'm from the future. Wow. Yeah, so enjoy the video. But yeah, with those quests, so they take around 4 minutes to complete out of the 5. Well, some of them actually take 2, so it really depends. You can get really easy ones. For example, pick up 20 gold ingots. For that one, you just want to go in the mid and walk circles here, because the most gold spawns like around this obsidian box. It spawns around it. That's where the most gold spawns, and so you can walk circles for like 2.5 minutes, 2 minutes, and you get it. So some events really take only 2 minutes, and some of them, yeah, unfortunately are very difficult and you may not get it, but most of the time you should be good. So do the big time contracts. So yeah, that's like 1 to 1.5k every 4 minutes, which is really good. You know, if you think about it, that's pretty good. And as for the quests, well, that's just background money. That's free money. You see, that's free income. All right, so as for the third method, the best way to make money is joining events. And as you can see at the top of my screen right now, I am in a blockhead event, and this is one of the major events. Major events, you always want to attend them because they are very good. This is blockhead, and if you kill people, there's spread blocks, and basically the more blocks you have, the higher you get on the leaderboard. So there's minor and major events. Both are very important, and I recommend you actually just join all of them. They are very straightforward, so there's not really a explanation needed. Like, you'll get it once you're doing the event. It will always show, if it's like at a specific location, it will always show at the top where. So either forest, or maybe it's at the city area, and it also depends per map. Each map has their own area names, but you'll know where to go. And so these reward you a few things: XP and money, of course, and also a third currency called renown, but I will be making a separate video on that. And so the good thing about it is, well, of course, you get pretty much everything you need in order to progress in the game. So let me tell you a few minor events that appear. The dragon egg, where a dragon egg spawns in mid, and it is your goal to click the egg as much as possible. You have care packages. You also have to click it in order to open it and then try and loot it. You have the king of the hill. Well, just have to king of the ladder, sorry. And you also have king of the hill actually, but oh, this guy is that guy was hacking, I think. Oh well, that's a shame actually. Oh well. The king of the ladder works. You have to climb a ladder, and if you're on top, you gain money over time. Try to be as passive as possible at that event. Then you have King of the Hill, where you have to kill players on a certain platform and get 4 times the reward. Though I do really recommend with King of the Hill that you only attain it when you're in diamond gear. Otherwise, it's not really that good of an event for you, as kills will be hard to get. Other than that, there's just major events, and basically all of them. I'm not going to explain every single one of them, but they're self-explanatory and they're really good to join. I'm going to show you how much I make after these events, so let me just, skip over to the end of it. Alright, I did not make that much money from this event. I was kind of a little late to the event, and I wasn't really trying that much. Even if you do badly, you still get quite some money. That's almost 1.4k gold and a little bit XP. And normally I definitely get more, and I also get renown for placing higher. But this event, I just wanted to show you what you get for not even tryharding the event. So that just really shows, how much an event can make you. And normally if you're prestiged and you do a little better, you also get renown, which is a really good currency that you can spend at a shop. But I will be making a separate video on this, like I said earlier. Let's go over to the 4th method, shall we? And the 4th and the one I'm going to show you after this really have something in common, and that is that you have to be on the King's map. This, where I am right now, is the King's map. Don't worry though, if you're not on the King's map, make sure to still watch these videos so that if you eventually do get it, you know exactly what to do. So every week on a Tuesday, the map switches, and if you get the King's map, there is bank to be made. And as for the 4th way to make money, it has to do with this little cake. And let me just show you, 1 second. So right over here, as you can see, the obby box is right over there. Of course, this map has the king. It's the King's map. And it has a quest that you have to do. And if you complete this quest, as you can see, you get great rewards. The XP is really good. 16,000 gold is all right. And the golden helmet is worth a ton. Actually, it's worth over 100,000 coins. It's insane. So basically, complete this quest. There's only one downside, but don't worry. There's a downside that you have to be prestige 1 because you have to get renown in order to complete this quest. Although, if you are not prestige 1 yet, though if you are on the King's map and you can get to prestige 1, I really recommend trying grind for it. But if you can't get to prestige 1 and you still want to profit off of this quest, that is very much doable. As you can see, I have some ingredients over here. Don't look at this. And there's more ingredients. Actually, don't look at this. I have a cherry and hay bales. Well, let me show you something real quick. So this map has a baker, and as you can see at the other quest of the King's quest, you can get you have to deliver him a mini cake. This is how you make a mini cake, and as you can see, these ingredients are needed for the cake. A lot of people need those ingredients, and late game or mid game players as well, they are sometimes too lazy to get those ingredients themselves. And so here comes the early game player who's going to grind for them and sell it to them. So as for the cherry, you can get it by killing someone, and they have a rare chance of dropping the cherry. that is one of the more difficult ingredients to get. So I wouldn't focus that as your selling point. So actually you have multiple options you could choose from. You can either just make the cake, even though you can't, and then just sell the cake as a whole for around 30,000 gold they go for. People also like the currency val. A vial is this, and it's worth 5k each. So if someone pays you 6 vial, then that is fine as well, as long as you make sure it's this, because 6 vial is also 30k, and trust me, it'll just, you can most likely sell it to someone else later for the 30,000 gold. So that is perfectly fine if someone pays with 6 of these. But some of the ingredients are kind of annoying or hard to get as an early game player, and so you're gonna want to probably not bake the cake, but sell the ingredients from each other. So there's the cherry, like I said, drops on a player 1 to 2k each. So if you drop them on luck, then well, good for you, you can sell them. The packaged bells, which if you go to the farms area, as you can see, there's like farms down there. And once you farm a whole stack of wheat, you can bring it to that house over there. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna show you. That house over there, it has a crafting table in it. Right click a stack of wheat. As you can see, you can farm wheat. Right click a stack of it on there and you craft a hay bale. You need 40 hay bales for a cake. So I recommend you sell them in stacks of 40. And you could probably ask around, let's say 10k for it. Maybe like 5 to 10k. Just look, I haven't tried selling it, so I don't really know. And okay, this guy. And another ingredient, as you saw, was the 6 eggs. Well, how to get an egg? You basically have to get another stack, bring it. You saw the furnace house I was at, with the furnaces I was just at. Well, just go there, and well, you have to bake the stack to get a bread. Then you have to go to the forest area, and all the way in the back at the forest area, there's a place like where you can shoot targets. There's going to be a red line. I'll just show you. So once you have your bread, you want to have 6 bread because you need 6 eggs for the cake. Or if you're going to sell just the eggs, then you might as well get as many as possible. Though I have to warn you, you do lose the bread on death. So yeah, you have to stand here and shoot the target. Okay. Normally, people leave you alone in that area, but I guess this guy isn't. Let me just walk back. And I suppose get rid of this guy. So you have to stand here and shoot the target. As you can see, a chicken will flop out. It's a really fun concept that they made. And you have to, or it's right there. Once it lands, feed the chicken your bread and it will drop an egg. Most of the ingredients are kept on death. So for example, the egg is kept on death. So no need to worry about that. And you can basically sell the eggs. As for the sugar, so for that, you're going to want to, mine these pumpkins, but not with your hand, unfortunately. You're going to need an axe, and that is a renown upgrade in the renown shop, which unfortunately, if you're not prestige 1, you cannot get. And the axe upgrade is pretty decent. It just depends on your playstyle, but I'll be making a separate video on that, like I said. So you can get sugar like that, but due to that, sugar is actually not worth a lot because it's really easy to get, and so therefore it's not really worth selling it. Maybe you could sell like 12 of them because you need 12 to make the cake for like 1 to 2k. Though, yeah, it's not. I'd recommend selling the other items. And as for the final item, and this one is actually the best item to sell. And then I'm going to hop over to my #1 way of making money, actually, because this one is really good and it's my favorite by far. And it does have to do a bit with the last ingredient. It's the milk bucket. Because there's only one way to get a milk bucket, and that's in the sewers. If you go to you need to find treasure chests. And wow, this is the perfect example. Holy crap. This one did not have the milk bucket in there, but that's what a sewer chest is. That was really lucky. So let me explain to you a bit how to do this and the best strategy and how everything works. So one sewer chest can be you know, it can be spawned at a time. There can't be more sewer chests than one. And this guy's actually doing the same as I'm doing, funny enough. And once the chest is opened and looted, a minute, okay, as you can see, someone looted it. A minute after, or no, like 30 seconds to around 30 seconds afterwards, another one spawns. And you're going to just grind these ones. You're just going to grind the chests and be the first one to loot the chests. So the strategy is you stand in this corner, right, of this room, and oh well, that guy hid it. Oh, too bad. Anyways, once you stand here, because you can actually hear the chest spawn. That is a spot, and this is a spot, so you can see it not only here, but if you hear it, but it's not spawned here, it is spawned right over here. Holy crap! This is so coincidental. I did not plan this out. That is wow. Well, it will spawn over there. So if you're standing there, you can technically spot 3 spots for it to spawn. So this is like the best place to be. And if you don't hear it, so you're standing here and you see in chat, oh, a chest has spawned, and you do not see it, then, or I mean, you do not hear it and see it, you step over here. There's 2 spots, 1, 2, and one over there, one right over here, but you don't have to walk all the way over there because that's a waste of time. You can look like this, and if you see the green particles coming off, then you know it's there. If you don't see the green particles, well, then it's not there. So you don't have to walk all the way over there. If you still have not spotted it, walk over to here, and there's 2 spots. Boom, one right over there, one right over there. And so if it's not there, walk over here, there's a spot over here. Jump, and you can see if it's there. If it's up there, build yourself up. If you have blocks, if you don't have blocks, walk around, walk up here, and it will be right there. And then another spot is right there, just in the middle there. And if you haven't found it up until so far, you're probably not going to get it anyways because someone else is probably going to get it. There's more spots than what I just showed you just now, but that route, just walking from there and then all the way over there is, and well, okay, these type of people I hate the most. Don't kill in the sewers, please. It's really like childish. Anyways, that is the best route for the sewer chests, and you will most likely get like half. If you're like the only one doing that, you're most likely get like half of all the chests, which is really good, and you'll be making quite some money. Now there's a few items you want to look out for. So first off, you have the sewer pants. This is the best item you can get, and it's worth around 25 to 30,000 coins. I've sold a few of myself for that price, and yeah, it's really insane. If you do get it, you're super lucky. Second thing is milk bucket. As for the sewer pants, you keep them if you die, so don't worry about it. But the milk bucket, you don't. A milk bucket, it really depends for each person, but they sell, if you look long enough, you'll definitely be able to sell it for 5k, aka 1 vial. So just type in chat selling milk bucket for 5k or 1 vial. The reason why you want to also offer the vial trade is because if you do /trade limits, oh wait, without the space, sorry, you can see you have a maximum amount of trades and a maximum amount of gold you're allowed to spend. So I have everything. I haven't traded today yet, so I have everything left. But that's why some people like to trade with vial. So if they're over the limit, then they can still keep on trading. You can easily sell the vial later. So don't worry about that. Just say selling vial for 5k each, you know, and people will eventually just come up to you and buy your vial. And there's radioactive boots. Those are bad. Sorry guys if you have got it. I thought they were good once I got them because I never saw them before, but they're bad. Diamond pants are around 1k, so you know you can secure the item. You do lose it on death, so you can go ahead and secure that item as well by doing /spawn, just like that, and you'll go to spawn. Of course, I'm at spawn, so I can't do it now. You have to be out of combat for like 20 seconds though. Other than that, if you get sewer rubbish, which is pretty good as well, because there is a sewer fish, and if you bring, well, it literally says it on the description, if you bring 64 of it to him, the sewer fish is just in the sewers somewhere. Just find him. You'll find him pretty easily. It's just a silver fish with sewer fish above him. If you bring 64 to him, right click him, you get the sewer pants, which is 30k. So due to that, sewer rubbish is actually around 300 each. It is, if you're better off making the pants though, because you'll make more money if you make the pants, but some people just sell them for the inconvenience. And then, so you can actually go around trading people and buying their sewer rubbish for like 300 each, craft it into a sewer pants and sell the sewer pants for like 30k, and you'll make some profit. But I don't know if that makes a lot of money and if that's fast, because trading isn't always the fastest. So I recommend just grinding the chests for yourself. Other than that, the extra drops are nice. If you have an annoying lobby with people killing you, like that guy killed me, like if you have like that a lot, or there's just too many people in the sewers, just do /play pit and switch the lobby. Because yeah, you don't go in the chat and, I don't know, get mad, because that's not going to bring you anywhere. Just switching lobbies will, you know, until you get a good lobby, that's the best way to get out of that situation. But yeah, you can make bank. It makes like a 90 to, and if you're lucky, like 100k an hour by just doing sewer chests. If you really do it effectively like I did, you get a good lobby, you can make 100k an hour with a bit of luck. That's insane, and that's why I love this map. Just before I leave, I want to tell you a few things that are important to know. So first off, in the description, I've posted a website that will show you what events are coming up, as well as when the map is going to switch and to what map it is going to switch. Very useful website, make sure to use it. I'm going to be making a renown video soon, but I also want to ask you to comment down below what type of pit video, what type of pit advice you would like to have in the future. And if you want to keep up with those type of videos, please subscribe, leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Appreciate you for watching this, and I'll see you next time. See ya.